Okay. Here we are. Here we are. Make sure my mic is up. There we go. It is up. Okay, so okie dokie, everybody. Uh, I hate when I pick somebody else's page and it's not Asmongold. It's this guy, but it is what it is. We said it wasn't the real Biden a long time ago. You know, conspiracy theorists are at like what? We're like 45-0 or something. We just keep getting it right, and the Democrats keep trying to make conspiracy theories. And they're just not good at it. They're good at cheating and lying and manipulating the media, but as far as conspiracy theories, they're not good at it. So let's see. Biden has a mask. Let me replay this. Do 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 do.
That's a mask. Look at his forehead.
You can't tell me this is normal. Look at his forehead. This is bull. That's a mask. That's a skin mask. It ain't normal. Look at
Whoa,
it.
I
yeah.
wonder if anybody's going to bring up the fact that Joe Biden had 3 different brain surgeries. That's a mask. Look at his forehead.
You know, if you watch Joe Rogan when he has on Mike Baker's talked about times he's went in and did a switcheroo and had a different mask on and then flipped it off because he was in a undercover doing something, overseas. He was in the CIA. So he would do that stuff and he would go in and just like the movies, you see in the movies where they go and they infiltrate and they do undercover, and then when he's got to get out of there, he said he would take off this mask. It looks real, like some Hollywood mask. Take off the mask, put on a hat, and boom, he was out of there. You would never know who he was. So it's kind of crazy. Here I got this other one. This is the one.
He's fake. It's Jover.
You are not ready for what I found in the Epstein files. Do you remember when I went on Dr. Phil and said that President Biden wasn't actually Biden and it was just someone in a face mask? Everybody laughed, including Dr. Phil.
But you think the president may not even be Joe Biden?
Yeah, I don't think that it probably is Joe Biden. If you look at Joe Biden from 10, 20 years ago and the Joe Biden now, I am not going to gaslight myself into believing that is the same person.
Well, many of us knew that when you look at the ears, the nose, he looked a certain way, and then when he was running for president, he looked a complete different way. Anytime these people go away, and then they come back and they look different, it's always suspect. Hillary Clinton, she comes and she's this way, then she leaves, you never hear from her, then all of a sudden she just pops up and she looks like a completely different person. Just, you can do your research and search for it and look at all the different pictures and stuff, but, for the past 10 years I've been entrenched in this stuff and it's so crazy.
Let's read this email. Biden is not your current president. The mask malfunctions on Biden are getting worse each day. On purpose. This will end.
Why is that in the Epstein files? That's what I want to know. What does Biden have to do in Biden's mask so it's not a real person? What does that have to do about the Epstein files?
Badly for blank, who is posing with a clone on Facebook. The dude playing Biden ain't Biden. Real Biden was an evil, sick, angry man who, that's an actor with a mask. We've been over this 1,000 times. It's never going to change.
Yeah, there was that one, I think it was after the election or it's like a year before where Biden came out and he's this really tall person. He's really, really weird, like an alien. It was so creepy.
I guess I wasn't so crazy after all, but I'm just a conspiracy theorist.
Wow. He's fake.
When a hero...
He's fake. It's Jover.
You are not ready.
Let's see what else we got. It's so wild. Let's see, is that Asmon?
Well, they voted for this.
This message is from Mayor Mamdani. What the is this? What the Oh, go across the...
Y'all voted for this. because you wanted free stuff. I don't know if it was AI, but there was a lady said, Mandami's gonna give us free housing, free money, and a free Lamborghini. That had to be AI because what? How stupid are you to think you're gonna get a Lamborghini?
Other street. Oh, I can't because there's a huge fucking pile of snow and I can't cross the street on either side. So shout out to the Upper Baby, by the way, because this is the only way I'm getting through this.
You know, this is what he's doing is communism. Socialism is something that we do in America. You pay taxes towards like the fire department, towards the police, you know, stuff like that. So we put in this money into these programs to, you know, help the community. But what communists do is they say they're going to help the community and then they just keep the cash.
My son is not very comfortable in this. What is this? This is not a path for people to. What if I was in a wheelchair? What is this?
Then you'd be dead. You'd be frozen sitting on the side of the road if you were in a wheelchair. I mean, just pick up the front wheels, lady.
The snow was 5 days ago. Figure it the out.
Walk backwards.
Oh my.
Well, this is what you people voted for. And this is what's going to happen in America when, you know, these retards, these liberals keep doing this. You keep voting for communism and super socialism and then voting for people to come into our country that don't share any American values and third world values. That's what they share. So NYC is living like a third world country. Congratulations. That's what happens when you bring in people that don't mesh with the American culture. Sorry, not sorry. Look at it. I've seen 4 Pakistanis or Muslims or Middle Easterns. I don't give a fuck. They are not compatible with America, and they're going to turn our country into a third world country. I've never been to India, but I've had friends go to India, and they take pictures, and they tell me what it's like. What is it like in India? It's dirty as shit. So when they come to our country, what do you think they're going to do? They're going to keep it dirty as shit. They're going to wipe poop on the walls. You can get mad and say, oh, that's racist, that's hateful. No, it's called reality. Unfortunately, people get uncomfortable with things like reality, and so they make up terms so they can just deflect reality because they live in this fucking phone in this virtual world. They don't understand reality. They don't understand how other people live in other countries because they don't do the research. They just don't care. They're just retarded. So disgusting. The trash, disgusting. Like that all.
Well, they voted for this.
This message.
On paying illegal immigrants.
We also are going to have a reinstitution of the Angelino card, something that Mayor Garcetti started during COVID that will actually provide cash assistance to people. Because, you know, you have people who don't want to leave their homes.
Are we kidding? I just saw this. Democrats paying up to $50,000 for resisting, avoiding, and interfering with ICE arrest. That's treason. Like, what are we doing here? This is absolutely crazy.
Who are not going to work.
This is a voting incentive for sure, because California is, you know, a lot of people are leaving from what they say, and so they got to keep people in their state instead of just maybe doing stuff for the American people. But all they do is harbor illegals, and that's their voting base. No matter who you are, you can't say that that's all they're doing is trying to keep their voting base. If you don't understand just a little bit of how voting, how the census works, and all of that, and you just think Donald Trump is bad, well, you're fucking retarded. You're just retarded. There's no other way around it. You know, yeah, you can hate Trump, and that's fine. But not everything is about Trump. The world is going on. There's things happening in our country. And you people are just so infatuated with hating Trump, you have no idea what's going on. It's absolutely disgusting. You're absolutely retarded.
And they are in need of cash.
So if you came here illegally and then you committed another...
They are in need of cash. What about the American people? Again, What about the American people? They don't care about the American people. The Super Bowl showed you they don't care.
Crime, just hang tight. We're going to give you a little cash to hold you over so you don't have to come out of your house.
This is looking insurrectionist. We are going to pay you to break the law. We are not.
They are in debt. $13 billion to a tram, no tracks laid, and they're giving away $50K? Are we kidding here? Where are they getting this money? Oh, from all the fraud that they keep doing. And remember, nobody's talking about the fraud. The news is not talking about the fraud. They tried that whole fake racist thing, with Trump. Fraud is rampant in California. It's rampant in Minnesota. It's probably rampant in other states, like Illinois, I would assume.
We're not only going to tell you not to follow the federal law, federal immigration law, now we're going to pay you to stay at your home and hide from the authorities that are enforcing laws that are nationwide. If they were against these laws, they should go through the legislative process and try to pass laws that say we're against federal immigration and we want open borders, but they're not doing that. They're paying people to break the law.
I want to.
Everything these blue states about is immigrants. It's not about American citizens.
On paying illegal immigrants.
We also are going to have
It's absolutely
The Bible.
Let's see what else we got going on. My algorithm for my shorts is ridiculous. Let's see what else we got. American parents thanking Trump.
Well, amen to this. That's good.
Trump's big, beautiful bill promised no taxes on overtime. My husband works 6 days a week as a machinist at Anheuser-Busch so that I can stay home and raise our 3 kids that are all under 5. Big, beautiful bill just made it so that he did not have to pay taxes on any of that overtime. Our refund is huge this year. Thank you, President Trump. You came through. We just got a fat check coming our way.
Well, amen to this. That's good.
Trump's big, beautiful bill promised no.
That's what we're talking about right there. Let's see.
If the Epstein list was a Friends episode, here we go.
So look at this right here. X or us, okay? This person makes all these AI videos. He did the one with the Lion King, and Trump was the Lion King, and it was exposing voter fraud that everybody keeps forgetting about. Voter fraud. Yeah, so crazy. So this person makes all of these videos. So Trump shared the video that he made. And then Jake Tapper took a screenshot, removed the watermark, and then posted it as Trump posted it. So he lied. He move things around to make it look like Trump did something that he did not. And when this person right here makes all of these videos, and Jake Tapper removed that to try to get you to think that Trump is a racist. They're losing a lot of voters. They're trying to reel the blacks back in.
Oh, that's rude.
Oh, we're so mad about Trump. Where's the outrage about Jay-Z in the Epstein files? Where's the outrage? Where is it? Oh, it's just Trump bad. Trump bad. Trump bad. Trump bad. I don't hear anybody listen to Jay-Z. I hated his music. I never liked him.
Yep. Very disrespectful.
Oh, Bill Gates got all that. Oh, that's too good.
Smelly cat, what are they feeding you?
These memes are getting out of control.
It's so good.
And I like it.
I like it. Oh, that's too funny. That's too funny. Shit, now I gotta go to work. But got some quick news right there. What's going on? Yeah, let's see. We got another little. Let's see what else we can watch real quick. What is this?
The craziest thing to me that came out in the Epstein files is one of the dudes in the files is the owner of Life Touch Pictures. How many of y'all know what Life Touch Pictures is? Yeah, Life Touch does all the school pictures. They do all the school pictures. Now, here's the thing. I want you to think about this. And this is what's crazy. This is where poverty might have helped you out. Because if you remember, when you went to go take school pictures, Life Touch would send the proofs to the school and they would give it to you to take home to your parents. Your parents then had to fill out the address and all of your information and pay to have them pictures sent. The craziest thing to me that came out in the Epstein
Life Touch CEO name revealed in the Epstein files. You know, they said Trump wasn't going to release the files. Well, he said release the files at the beginning of his term in 2025. People forget. And then he did it again and said just release the files. You know, Trump doesn't go in there and have all this access and goes, let me pick this one and this one and this. No, there's a chain of command. So a lot of people don't like Pam Bondi, and that's fine. I'm still kind of on the fence. You know, I don't know if she's acting or, you know, what she's trying to do. It's very difficult. We don't know what they do. We're all just Monday morning quarterbacks, you know, because the news said Pam Bondi's bad. Everybody goes, Pam Bondi's bad. Just because the stupid media says it doesn't mean shit. They lied about Russia. They lied about the gorilla meme. It was never a meme. It was a video about voter fraud, you know. So it's hard to say, and people ran off with that. Once the media said, oh, he shared a racist meme, and they just ran off with it, and that's not what happened at all. You know, but people saw that, and then that's it. Some people never even saw the video or the meme or any of that, you know, that was created by Jake Tapper. They never saw any of that, and they just go, oh, yeah, it's racist. It's so crazy. It's so crazy. We live in a crazy world.